What's up guys, Crave here, and let's do a quick unboxing of the Razer Destructor 2 hard mouse pad. Now, first off, I was using a soft or cloth pad, which was also from Razer, which is the Goliathus Control Edition. Now, that worked quite well, but I figured it didn't really match the overall color setup that I had, which had mostly blue and white lights with the exception of some red light indicators. Now, I also didn't like the fact that the cloth material, as with, I guess, with most cloth pads, had a tendency to catch on dust and other stuff in the air, like, I don't know, if you have pets, I'm guessing some hair. So it was a really good mouse pad, but because of those two things, I started to look around for other options. So initially, it was a choice between a hard or soft mouse pad, but after reading about the glide effect for the non-cloth counterparts, it sounded really intriguing and I guess comfortable. So I narrowed down my choices based on that, and of course I did some reviews, and I made sure to sort of test out the products. So I initially looked at the Razer's Firefly hard mouse pad, and it would have been a great choice, but to be honest, I found it quite expensive. I guess I might consider it in the future, but since it was my first time switching to harder mats, I sort of just didn't want to fork over that much for a first time experience. So my choices were limited to the G440 from Logitech and this Destructor 2. The color style, I guess, of the Razer just won me over. I'm glad that it didn't have its company green color for the logo. It doesn't feel as rigid as I had imagined hard mouse mats or mouse pads to be. It can still bend, but not as much as you would sort of expect for cloth type mats. Now, the glide effect that I was looking for was actually there, although it didn't, I'm glad it didn't feel like I would overshoot and miss on things I wanted to click on the screen. So that sort of, removed one of my worries, being in game. Now, it has a very nice textured feel to it, which appears to be easy to clean based on the few days that I've used it. Now, matte thickness isn't an issue, and I've included a shot comparison of the Goliathus and this new one for you guys to see. Now, the G440 has reports of issues with the edges being a bit too rough and sort of causing some strain on your wrist, but I'm happy to say that this isn't an issue with the Destructor 2, but it's, just for you to be aware also, it's still nothing like the cloth counterpart. Now, the underside of the product is actually has this rubbery feel to it, so it's really good in the sense that you're at least pretty much assured that you won't get to move your mouse mat around while you're gaming. So it functions pretty much like my older Goliathus, and in terms of the grip that it has on your table, and I'm guessing it will work on any other surface, yeah, you're pretty much assured that your pad won't be moving around during some pretty intense gaming sessions. As a bonus, you also get, of course you do get the usual small welcome letter from the Razer company once you open it, and you also get the stickers, so that's always nice, but you also get a carrying case for the mouse mat, and I found that a bit strange. I guess it's something on a personal level, because I don't really move my mouse pad around or move in a different location or a different office setup. It's practically always this same desktop that I'm using right now, and yeah, it's something nice, I guess. The material for the cloth fiber inside is, I guess, pretty okay. Nothing special. It'll do. You could probably use it for storing other stuff. Maybe some documents, some hard copies of some documents that you don't want to get crumpled or anything like that. But yeah, it's I personally think it has a very limited use, but it's a nice touch. If you do want to protect your mousepad, then Razer has you covered. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the purchase. Very nicely done mousepad with the right color, mouse control, and feel while you're in game. So it's really worth considering if you want to try hard mats, if you're just like me, who's just basically just switching over. Anyway, I'd appreciate your likes if you found this useful, and thanks for watching, guys.